What is up, everybody? StackableGold back again, and so it's been a while since I've actually done a Unturned video, and I gave this a couple of thoughts, and I thought, because this person recently, just 30 minutes ago, at the time of me recording this video, posted, um, do admin, it was the Kit plugin I did a review on, and I was so tired, I might. No, tutorial, not a review. I might redo that if you want me to. I mean, I don't have to, but he was asking about permissions and if other users could use it. No, unless you set the permissions. So, but besides that, I think it's time to actually do a video on how to update your Unturned server. So this is more specifically for the modded servers. If you already have a normal server, non-modded, just a plain vanilla server, then you're fine. You don't have to do anything because it updates as your game updates. But for people like me and other people who use modded servers, we do have to go through and update. Now, remember that TPP main server is the main server, and that I believe we were using my custom map. Yeah, we were using my custom map called Forest Island. That actually, I might do an episode right after this of me updating it, just so you guys get a feel for what it's like to be a map builder on Unturned. But note that there is some errors when you go to update a Unturned server, and it can be a pain in the butt. What I mean is that every now and then you'll go to update your Unturned server and you'll run into these errors you really don't wish to run into. And you have to go through, pull out the server file, and wipe everything and put everything back in and put the server file back in. It's a mess. To be honest, I don't know why it happens. You're just better off grabbing every single item except for the server folder so you don't mess anything up in your Unturned directory, copying it and pasting it. But let's go ahead and get right into updating it. So, I just looked at it and see my biggest spike is right here on my analytics. And that was all because of that one video. So I think you guys actually like me doing Unturned videos. And if you want me to do Unturned videos, to see right here, watch time increased. If you want me to do Unturned videos, you need to tell me. You can't be afraid. You just can't be afraid to tell me. I've been wondering what to do, what you guys want me to see. What you want me to do for you guys to see. I mean, we're at 36 subscribers, and I don't know how we got that many. I mean, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Alright, so first things first, what we need to do is go to Rockets. Wait. No, is it Rocket for Unturned? It's I'm sorry. Okay, rocketmod.net is what you want to go to. And this is Metal Sonic 3.0. Thank you for your comment. 41 minutes ago now. I don't want to pause, please. If I'm an admin and I can use it, can other players use it that aren't admin? No. Permissions have to be set. Like I said, I will do a video on that. In fact, why don't you guys, I'm going to set up I got a Twitter already. Why don't you guys send me questions on that? I'll put it in the description of the video. Send me questions on that. And then one of these days, I'll read those questions, gather them all up, and I will just do a Q&A. I mean, if you want me to do a Q&A, I can do a Q&A. I got no problem. Now, so we don't get sidetracked, so let's get back to the main point. So what you want to do is you're on rocketmod.net now. What you want to do, I'm saying things twice. That's not good at all. You want to click on Get Rocket. Now, Rocket is more than for just Unturned. Alright, so Hurt World, I don't use Hurt World, okay? I don't even know what Hurt World is. Now, there's two options you have here. If you run your Unturned server on a Linux operating system, which there's a couple reasons why people do this. Linux is more lightweight. It doesn't take up as much. It doesn't take up a lot. It takes up a tiny bit of your processor. So you have more stuff for your server to actually being processed, and you have more stuff for your server to actually process stuff compared to Windows. So if you have some old junky computer, well, not old junky, but build a small little, don't spend too much, but don't spend too little, but a small little computer, and just stick Linux on it, and then get Rocket for it. Now, I did have Linux. I don't have it anymore. I just didn't like it. I mean, I do have a virtual machines. If you want me to do a video on Linux sometime for this, let me know. I can do that. But anyways, we're getting off track here. So let's get back on track. And what you want to do is you'll click this one. Now, note that updates happen every week. So it can be a pain in the butt, but you'll just have to deal with it. I do not know why the terms of service aren't popping up there, but we'll go ahead and download this anyways. So you want to make sure you click I'm not a robot, and then after that it'll start to download. It should only take about a second, but depending on your internet speeds, it could take longer. Mine only took about 1 second there. So what you want to do now is you want to drag this to your desktop. And then you want to locate the server folder where you had Unturned installed. For me, it's just a folder called Unturned on the desktop. What I want to do is I want to drag this down here, and I really need to organize this. Also, this right here was for making a skin on CSGO. I don't know why it has such a weird face, but it does. Anyways, what you want to do, and see how I have two of these? This one I don't need anymore, so I can get rid of this. You always want to get rid of your old ones, and I just need to get some sort of organization tool to organize my desktop. Anyways, let's see here. Alright, so what we need to do now is we need to go to Steam and to our games library. So I have 979 hours on this, but really I have 980. I don't know why it went down, but I might not. If you want me to do a video on that, I could, maybe for vlogs, but let's see. We are looking for Unturned, and maybe we can do Who's Your Daddy as well. I mean, I bought it. It was cheap just to play. I also bought a copy for my friend. We haven't really talked in a while. I got 73 hours on this. I mean, it's okay. So what you want to do next is with the Unturned, you want to right click and you want to go into properties. Alright. You want to go into local files and then browse local files. From here, you can close the Steam out. And be very careful here on this, because I do not want you to mess up your game at all. You want to copy every single folder except for the servers folder, and no. Where's my original layout details? Alright, so you want to select every single thing except for your server folder, and if you have any vanilla server folder stuff, shortcuts, I'd unselect that as well. But you don't have to. Just make sure to unselect the server folder. What you want to do now is do Control C. Now that you've done that, you can close out of this folder. Go back to your Unturned folder, right click and click on paste. Okay, paste. Now it's gonna start doing this. Now just wait a bit. It goes slow at first, but it'll pop up something saying that there's multiple of these items, blah blah blah. And what you want to do is you just want to click on do this for all of these and click on yes. To show you guys what I mean, we will let this run and continue. I mean, 6 minutes is a long wait. I do have to say that. But it's better than nothing. Okay, so now it says 3 minutes, how it went from 6 to 3. Well, in a second, that will actually speed up as soon as it pops up that prompt. And I'm just waiting for this prompt to happen. So I honestly don't know what to say during this time, to be honest with you. So, you might want to just play some music or something. Now, see, it says 35 seconds. We'll just keep on waiting. So, in with Unturned, gas stations actually have a limited amount of fuel now. From what I have been reading from the updates, which is it kind of stinks, to be honest with you. I don't understand why. Alright, now we got this. You want to click on replace the file and destination. And then you just wait for this to finish. Usually at this point it'll start speeding up. But, you know, what can you do? Might as well just put some music on and wait. I mean, you have to shut down your server when you're doing this as well. So you gotta warn people in advance if they're on your server that there's a update coming, shutting down the server. So if there is people on the server, they should be updating their Unturned as well. Now it'll just be my luck after I update this. 2 days from now, there will be another update. It would be just my luck if that happened. But what are you gonna do about it? You just gotta be glad that the game's being updated constantly. Also, I want to know your opinion on the Roblox videos. Do you want me to do Roblox videos still? Do you want me to still do Minecraft? Or do you want me to stick with Unturned for a bit? This is actually taking a while, isn't it? I'm going to pause this video and I will come back to you. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I'll pause this video. Oh, and as soon as I say that, look at that. I was gonna say I'll pause this video and then I'll come back to you after it's finished, but it's like, no, I'm just going to waste your time. You don't have to pause the video and cut it to the next whatever. And then I'm gonna slow down at the end of this processing. Speed back up. Alright, so now that we've done that, it's basically the same as installing the server again. Except this time, what you want to do, except this time you don't want to create a shortcut and recreate the server. But this time you want to go into Unturned Data, Managed, and then from here you will open up your Rocket area. And then you will just take all of these and drag them in here. Replace the files in their destination if it asks. Now that you have done that, that is it. You can run your server and it would be good to go. Now a few reasons why you don't, why you create a separate folder for modded servers. One, you can't play Unturned with the modded thing. It's sad, but what are you gonna do about it? So let's see if the server actually works. So what we want to do is this it? I gotta make sure because it's been a while since I've launched my server. So let me check the properties. So this is for the YouTube one, which I don't want. I want to launch up my normal one. So where in the world is that? Okay, so Unturned server. There we go. And so it's gonna go ahead, load the items. Now I do want to note there's a reason why my map is called Forest Island. It's mainly designed for bases. So it's got a lot of forest. I'm working on adding towns in. So it's not ideal to, you can check it out if you want, but I wouldn't use it for everyday stuff. Because eventually I'm going to update it and then, well, it's just going to ruin your day. Alright, so it's loaded the area. Let's go ahead and right click Steam and click Unturned and we'll play it normal. Alright, I don't have a virtual reality headset, so I can't use virtual reality. Alright. So I am going to switch the view here to Unturned once we get into the server. And I'll show you that everything's working correctly. I do believe I still have the kit plugin as well. Now, note that I'm going to take my server off of Forest Island. Not because I don't like my own map. It's mostly because the other maps, I like Washington. And it gets played more, if you know what I mean. So, you may be wondering, alright, I've updated my server. I've created a server as well before. Now, how in the world do I join my server? That is actually a good question. Probably also have to re-forward my server. I'll have to take a look into that. But how in the world do you join your own server after even creating it? That is a good question because most people do have that. Oh. Oh wow, I've actually missed a lot of stuff. Dang. Alright. So to get into your own server you would want to do play and then go click on connect. Type in localhost in the server part. Click on connect. Now, I do have something to point out. There's a reason why you test to make sure it works, and sometimes when you update it, it can glitch out. And why am I running on PEI exactly? Well, I can tell you that something is definitely up. I don't know why it said the server is PIE. But you get the point. It works fine. I do not know why I'm getting some lag when walking. But there, wait. This is PIE. Why is my own server on PIE? That is strange. Very strange. I did not set my server to PIE. So yeah, you gotta make sure that your server is set up correctly as well. Sometimes that happens. And Wait, I found a shirt. Um, did I even connect to my own server? Yes, I did. All right. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I will talk to you in the next video. See you then.